Okay, I'm unmuted. Hello, everybody. It's a very special after work stream. I just burnt my hand. Hello, everybody. We are back with Limbus Company. So, I wanted to take the time to thank everybody over on YouTube. I posted the VOD not expecting much, and it's kind of, for my channel, blown up, and I appreciate every single one of you. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you. Every single one of you, you are amazing, and I am so happy I've gotten part of this community. So we're going to continue the story for Limbus Company. What is this? What are you? Oh, it's a banner. We're going to continue the story and find out more. I'm going to try my best to read everything. We were in the first act. We didn't get far. That's right, we were on this. Yeah. Good. My team's right. What? Oh, I don't care about that. I have everyone that I wanted. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't care about you. What do I have for you? Oh. Oh, I get to pick a fifth person. I didn't know I get to pick a fifth person now. That's good to know. Let's pick him.
제가 필요하시군요.
I love his face. That's why I wanna. I like the exhausted look on his face. That's how I feel most of the time. Okay.
외근 시작합니다.
Yes, we're just gonna pick up right where we left off and continue.
어이, 적당히 끝내라. 곧 손님이 방문할 거야.
I'm ready for this. Perfect. I was just looking for something to watch. Well, it's going to be a short one. Just so you're aware, Apples. It's not gonna be long. But morning, Apples. Nice to see you. Okay. Hey, that's enough of that. We're expecting a guest anytime now. Burglar said, poking his head out the window. I guess. Who? I've determined that we'll need a guide at this, as this is our first trip to a dungeon. Yuri. Don't worry, I'll be heading to sleep soon. Fair. Don't worry, this will be posted on YouTube. Because, yeah, the Limbus community is amazing. Excuse me, are you the people from the Limbus Company? Us. Somebody approaches us slowly. Looks like it. The bus had just finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. I saw your vid did hella well. It's still doing well. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing herself. I'm Yuri, former employee of the previous L Corp. I look forward to working with you. By L Corp, do you mean...
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Has to be a lobotomy corporation.
네.
That's right. We will explore the former branch facilities of Lobotomy Corporation, also called Old L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
Okay. So L Corp is a reference to Lobotomy Corporation. Good to know. I'm trying to like remember the stuff. Ayo told you you were awesome. Thank you, Apples. If I were you, I wouldn't have taken part in this.
수락한 날개라니. 분명 끝이 좋지 않았을 텐데요.
Being a fallen wing and everything, I doubt your employment ended on pleasant terms.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면 뭐든 유쾌한 기억이 된다고.
What are you on about? Any point in your life can be pleasant as long as you've money to spend.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된다는 소문이 있던데.
I heard those places are still teeming with monsters to this day.
괴물이 아니라 환상체요.
Not
어쨌든
monsters,
사실이에요.
abnormalities. The rumors are true
하지만
either
더
way,
중요한
but
것들이
there are
있죠.
more important matters.
지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에 최근에 피어나기 시작한 엘사의 기술의 핵심 정수가 존재해요.
In the deepest reaches, why is he tiny? Who? Gregor? Or Gregor? I don't know, but I like him. He's one of the characters I like. In the deepest reaches of these branches are neoplastic plant-like growths holding the essence of L-Corp's technology.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데.
Dante, if you remember, I believe I offered to let you finish engraving your aspect a few days ago.
정수, 황금 가지를 모아온다면 그 정도는 어려운 일도 아니게 될 겁니다.
With the essence, those golden burrows in our hands, it'll be easy as pie. The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다.
Here's-
그때가 되면 전부 알게 될 테니까요.
There's no need to rouse your brain trying to remember what you can't. It'll all come back to you in due time. I returned a slow nod to Faust, placid advance. Oh boy, it's already starting. Alright, now, I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's Lobotomy Corp or scouring, we might find some oh yeah, the stuff the bus eats.
그러면 더 이상
Does that mean we won't have to feed people into our vehicle?
거기다가 운이 좋으면 에고까지 얻을 테니.
We can also grab some ego
일석삼조네요.
if we're lucky, so there's 3 rats with 1 stone. Ego, another unknown term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other, each when we had a guest on board. And somebody else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
So, Miss Yuri, what have you been up to since the layoff? Gregor gave his best shot at making some conversation, as well with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of patience, but it was no big deal.
내가 보아하니 그들은 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers endure a noble scent of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요.
I don't know who gave you the idea,
공급자의 부질없는 냄새라면 몰라도.
but fixers are anything but noble or heroic. The only scent you'll smell is the miserable stink of wage
금세
slaves.
다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
Couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up. Wow, isn't that the mood of like common modern day society? Good luck finding jobs.
계약직이에요.
For now, I'm a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어들어온 이유도 그거였겠네요.
That explains why you decided to crawl on the back there.
예전 직장으로 돌아가서 크게 한탕이라도 치면 팀장 자리라도 주겠대요.
Did they promise to promote you to a team leader or something if you struck gold in your former workplace?
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
My contract might be extended if I return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 한에 목숨을 걸어야 할 때니까.
Right? A good result is something to risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot.
그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
What a futile life that is. Futile?
왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
He was with the sarcasm. Something a problem.
글쎄요.
Oh my god.
처음부터 끝까지 마음에 안 드는 거 천지라.
I don't know. I have a problem with every single thing I'm hearing right now. See, I like Gregor because he's pretty down to earth. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quickly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테.
It'll be beneficial to you to adapt to them sooner or later, Dante.
출발하지.
Charon,
손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
I love Charon. Time to go. Our guest has taken her seat.
매피배 빵빵.
카론도 빵빵.
Mephi's revived. Charon raring to drive. I love Charon. Charon's amazing. Charon is definitely up there with my favorite character. Let's think. Oh.
그렇게 하죠.
시시게 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
하나 마무리했습니다.
Okay, I see a combo I like.
좋아, 간다.
I'm taking this time to eat, don't mind me. That doesn't really matter.
그렇게 하죠.
시시게 이제
Not this time, at least. Uh-oh.
아무래도
I know, I probably should have waited, but still.
해결해버린 모양이구려. 보상은 없는가? 잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
Is this the final? No way, this is the final mission in the story.
하라고?
Or for this
Nah.
chapter. Is it really only 5?
뭐 최선은.
저 근데
Sorry to ask.
지도는 제게 있는데요. 길은 어떻게 알고 가는 건가요?
If I have the map, how do you know what roads to take? Answerless, the bus keeps speeding away.
그건 말이지.
We do have something to lead us.
감이지.
Intuition. Charon's Oh my god. The music change. That response.
네?
What? Yeah, that.
머리. 카론 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
I'm loving Charon more and more. Pinky hair, explain why you keep rubbing that odd paper in Charon's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이 지도를 보세요. 우리가 가는 쪽은 남동쪽
We keep
방향인데.
going in weird directions. Take a look at this map. Our destination is to the southeast of here. Charon reluctantly gives the map a curiosity face. She cannot ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳.
Follow the heart.
그곳에 진짜
That's
길이
where
있을지.
the true path lies. Oh my god. Stop.
옳소. 우리는 모두
No,
마음이
Dawn,
향하는
no.
곳으로 나아가야만 하네.
Here, we all must follow our heart's lead.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
Oh my god. You're just admitting that you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over the reluctant, receptive faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
우리 기사님 친구라도
Oh,
생겼나 봐.
did our driver make a new friend?
머리가 계속 제잘거려.
Pinky keeps blabbering.
길을 알고
I know the
있단
way.
말이야. 아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못.
No, I mean you're going the wrong direction.
앞에
Look ahead. No more obstacles. I do a vroom vroom.
할까?
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
No, Charon. Wait a second. Lucky,
보스가 근사해 보이는데.
like, nice bus you got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토 팰레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군.
Could use a helping for dessert.
내리지.
Get on down. It needs to be fed just a bit more. The interaction between Yuri and Charon was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely just adored the interaction that those two had.
쓰러지겠네.
일이 끝나고
이제 시시게
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
그렇게 하죠.
Boom, boom. Seeing Dawn slam that hammer is so intimidating. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no. Boom. Purple.
쓰러지겠네.
오, 생각보다 잘 들어갔네. 30분.
Oh, they're dead. Yeah, seeing Dawn slam that hammer is so intimidating. Oh, okay. Okay, it just doesn't show you the next part until... I was about to say, that didn't make sense. Oh well, fair is fair. Continuing on. You know, this works. I can run until my stamina's out.
카론,
And then we can end there.
이쪽이
Oh my
동쪽일까요?
god, the goofy music's
서쪽일까요?
still playing. Now, Charon, tell me, is this east or west?
카론은 두 가지 방향만 알아. 내 피의 앞쪽과 뒤쪽.
Can you not love her? Charon only knows two directions, Mephi's front and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이
How'd you come
어떻게
so
운전기사가
far with a
됐대?
driver with zero sense of direction?
카론, 그러니까요. 해가 뜨는 쪽이
Charon, like I said, the sun rises from... At the driver's seat, three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might have been a slightly different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어.
Aren't you going to join them too?
무례한 소리.
I beg your pardon. I am no child, and most certainly not little. Watching Don Quixote shake her fist sky high at Radia, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Eerie Gal might have put up a rough childhood. Gregor turned around to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head and went back to looking at the driver's side with his chin resting on his hand.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야.
Wouldn't be on the youngest side either. Don Quixote, Don Flamingo. Apples, you have no idea. I felt so stupid when I first played this because Fel came into chat and he was just like, if you're having issues saying her name, and then put it out to it like how it's supposed to be said, and it's no shit Don Quixote, and I was just like, oh my god, I should have known that because of One Piece. I felt so dumb. Wouldn't be on the youngest side either. Some nests used to conscript anyone old enough to hold a knife. Nest. A nest was basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은
Not
아니겠지.
frequently, but it sure as hell did happen.
관리자 양반.
Interested in learning about wars, Manager Bud? Oh, I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info I should know as the manager. As I was about to go on, a glimpse of Gregor's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far more distant than the driver's
그런
seat.
자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자 양반. 오히려 좋은 자세 아닐까.
Also, no sense of direction. I thought Zoro was... The story is just actually just all the One Piece crew. Don't get me wrong, Manager Bud. I'm not trying to criticize you or anything. Heck, it's actually a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
개인적으로는 모를 수 있을 때 모르는 게 기회일지도 모른다고 생각해.
Still, ignorance is a gift. You should savor it while you have it, if you ask me.
일단 알게 되면 다시는 모를 수 없게 될 테니까.
Once you're burdened with knowledge, there's no going back. Without another word, he lit his cigarette.
아니요. 방금 저쪽에서
This is just the
우회전을
two-piece.
했어야죠.
Oh no, not two-piece. Let's not talk about that. No, you should have turned right at the intersection.
괜찮아요, 카론. 조금만 더 가서 꺾어도 올바른 길로 갈 수 있어요.
It's okay, Karen. We can turn around at the next junction.
기사의
The
삶은
woes of a driver. I love her.
뭐 지금 더 급한 건
Looks like
목적지로 가는 길을
we'll have more pressing matters at hand. Ain't that right, Manager Bud? Gregor cackled with cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. An urgent matter showed up right before our bus stop shaped doorstep too.
옥신각신을 그쯤 해라.
Enough squabbling now, more enemies inbound.
친구들의 버스에 전화했더니
You shoved my pals into the bus, you sick bastards, are you nuts?
가만 안 둔다. 버스만 가지려고 했는데
You'll pay for this. We were just gonna leave with the bus, but now you gotta see what you all bleed.
연료들이 시끄러워. 카론,
Oh my
분위기가
god, she's just
시끄러우면
referring to them as
어디야?
fuel. Oh my god. Berg, fuel is making a fuss. Carolyn will get dizzy if many mouths are being noisy.
걱정할 필요 없다, 카론.
Nothing to worry about, Karen. They'll shut their mouths soon enough.
전원.
Off the bus. Get to work. Do your job. Oh my god. I just saw up there. Thought they had like this little thing. It's something about TikTok.
대가리 딱 떼도
Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리해.
들어주겠네.
This just feels like a D&D mission. Main goal, then so many sidetracks are personally and personalities later. I can see what you're saying now.
오, 생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
No.
그렇게 하죠.
손쉽구만. 손쉽구만.
There we go.
자, 다시 지도를 보자고요.
Okay, let's look at the map again. Karen does not want anything to do with the map.
카론, 딴청 피우면 안
Can you please
된다니까요.
focus? Looking at the trio arguing over the map once again, a question arose in my mind. By the way, this bus was specifically made for Limbus Company, right?
정확히는
It was made
자유동원을 위한
exclusively
버스라고
for
해야겠네요.
us, to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고 생각하고 계신 것 같네요.
You appear to be failing to identify the nuisance. The nuance. That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수 있어요.
I could tell that much without hearing it verbalized.
파우스트는
Eee.
모르는 것이 없으니까요.
There's nothing that Faust doesn't know after all. Oh my god, I hate her personality. Anyway, it must have taken a long while to get it out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서 만들었을 뿐이에요.
It only took the expected amount of time. Of course. She's downright oppressive to talk to. Yeah, I feel that.
도시의 모든 것을 알고 있죠.
Faust is a well-renowned genius. He knows the ins and outs of the city, and I don't like it.
그렇게 뛰어나시다면 저 앞에 가서 길부터 찾아주지 그래.
Oh, if you're so smart, why don't you help those twits at the driver's side figure out the way? Can't sleep a wink with their constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요.
He has a point.
묻는 것에는 대답하지만 묻지도 않은 것을 말하지는 않아요.
Faust is no meddler. She answers to questions but doesn't chime in without being asked first. Oh
그리고
boy.
인간이 무언가를 깨닫기 위해 골똘한 고민을 하는 건 가장 즐거운 일이랍니다.
Additionally, there's no greater joy for a human being than to ponder on problems in order to grasp an answer. Boss would rather not spoil that delight.
뭘 골똘히 고민을 해봤어야 공감을 하죠.
He wouldn't get it. I doubt he's pondering on anything ever. I saw Hearthcleave grip on the Bat Titan, however. With Virgilus casting a glare his way, he clicked his tongue and crossed his arms, focused, and forced his eyes shut. Bro's bat is bigger than Mr. Smoker, right? I wonder why, there's so big words hurt my head. Not big words. Complicated words. I know what it means though. Huh. You and me both, Manager Bud. You and me both. With Gregor's snickers, the bus started again. See, this is why I like Gregor. I like Gregor's personality.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 몫까지 해결해버린 모양이구려.
Level up.
보상은 없는가? 잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
하라고?
We will continue.
뭐 최선은.
그래.
Ugh.
혹시 저
그래.
치도가 아는 사이야?
You know those pals?
무슨? 이 뒷골목에 내가 아는 얼굴이 있을 리...
Give me a break. There's no way I'd know somebody in this corner of the back streets. Gregor's face goes dark the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? Unlike the other miscreants we've run into, these were part insectoids. Gosh.
단테 머리가 시계라서 da행이야.
Thank goodness your head shaped like a clock. I would have gagged if my manager was a huge bug.
저거 그레고르씨랑 같은 강화 시술 아니에요?
Isn't that the same type of augmentation you have, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를 일부러 붙여놓는다고?
They stitch disgusting insect heads on their neck on purpose.
붙지 마. 너한테도 해충병 없는다.
You better stay away. Wouldn't want to catch the pesty.
정말이에요?
Is that true?
장난이야.
Just a joke. Does my sense of humor not fly with kids your age? While Gregor was left scratching his head, the bus made a languishing sound that came to a slow, deflated halt.
과거 G사에서는 대부분의 직원들이 그레고르 씨처럼 생체무기 시술을 받았어요.
In the past, G Corp had produced on most employees. Had procurements on most employees to give them biomimicry weapons like one Gregor has.
그레고르씨 예전 G사 출신이었어요?
He used to work for the old G Corp, Gregor. That company must have been. Ishmael frowned as she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't speak further. Gregor wore a smile on his mouth, but his hardened eyes were rested downcast just a moment ago.
저런 분들은 평소엔 어디서 주무시는 건가요?
I wonder where people like them sleep at night.
세상에는 하늘을 천장 삼고 별을 조명 삼아 사는 사람들도.
For many, the sky is the roof over their head, and the stars are the firelights.
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
There's the poetic sort. They're the poetic sort. I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들 역시 우리의 여정을
And unless
방해할 마음인가 보군.
And unless my eyes deceive me, they're intent on obstructing our journey.
하지 않겠어?
Aren't you going to get off, Gregor?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Can you explain why you're calling my name specifically?
글쎄.
Who knows? I don't feel like rambling about somebody else's past with my own tongue.
앞장서 그레고르. 이유는 네가 잘 알잖아.
Take the lead, Gregor. You know the reason. You're one nasty fellow. A group of soldiers with heads of insects gather near the bus. I am not gonna like this part.
어디 앞장서는 거 별로 안 좋아하는데.
I I'm not too fond of being in the vanguard.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고 있지?
What are you? Why does your arm look like ours?
가만.
Hold on.
낯익은 얼굴인데.
I've seen that face before.
주로 포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이 있지.
Mostly on flyers and magazine covers, I bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게 중요한 건 아닌 것 같은데요, 관리자님.
Not really important right now, manager. Don't think we have the time for reminiscing.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만 아무렴 어때? 어쨌든 이 앞으로 못 지나간다.
That arm bothers me, but whatever. Point is, I can't let you through. Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this out.
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야?
Why are they showing their buggy sides out in the open anyway?
어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터 터뜨리겠어. 그렉처럼 티라도 덜 나면 좋잖아.
They make kids cry. Really ought to take some counseling lessons from our Greg over here, right?
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에 무조건 곤충 부분이 붙어버리거든.
I'm a special case. The procedure makes those buggy parts grow on the head most of the time.
이걸 운이 좋았다고 해야 할지는 모르겠지만
Although I'm not sure if I consider myself lucky.
이유는 모르겠지만 저 사람들 우리가 로보토미 집으로 향하는 걸 막으려는 것 같았어요.
It feels like they're trying to stop us from getting to the branch facility for some reason.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
Are they after the Golden Burrow too?
그럴지도.
Maybe so.
그 정수를 원하는 자는 널렸으니까.
There ought to be many that are after the
각각이
essence.
바라는 소망도 다양할 테고.
I'm
그렇지 않나?
sure each has their own wishes. Isn't that
왜
true?
날 쳐다봐? 내가 알 리가 없잖아.
What's that look for? I don't got a clue either.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에.
좋아, 간다.
That's me. Have a great stream. Good night, apples. I hope you have a good rest.
하나 마무리했습니다.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에.
그렇게 하죠. 하나 쉬시게.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
I like how every turn the chain just progressively gets longer and longer.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 목까지 해결해버린 모양이구려. 보상은 없는가? 잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
Oh, I'm on 8 of 11. So that means 3 more.
시작합니다.
도착했다. 역시 카로는 길을 알았던 거야.
Right here. Kara knew the way all along.
역시는 무슨 역시예요. 저랑 싱클레어 씨가 양쪽에서 얼마나 고생했는데.
No, you did. No, you didn't. Sinclair and I had to steer you from both sides nonstop.
그래도
Oh my
이제
god.
동남쪽과 동북쪽을 구분할 수 있어서 다행이에요, 카론.
I'm just glad. At least you learned to tell the difference between southeast and northeast, Charon. So this is the old L Corp.
저도 직접 보는 건 처음이네요.
It's my first time seeing it with my own eyes
시간이
too.
오래 지나진 않았을 텐데요.
It can't have been too long since that
세상에.
happened.
어떻게 건물이 이 모양일 수가 있죠?
My goodness, how can a building be in such a derelict state?
부잣집 도련님한테는 익숙하지 못한 광경인가 보군.
This is a surprising scene for our rich boy, is it?
잡담은 그만. 하차한다.
Cut the chatter, time to step off. Huh, there are people over there.
유리 씨와 같은 사무소의 해결사분들이에요.
They're fixers from the same office as Miss Yuri.
의사지부에 이미 몇 번이나 방문한 적이 있는 경험자들이죠.
They're experienced explorers who have visited the branches of L Corp a number of times.
인사하지. 왼쪽에 있는 분은 홉킨스 씨. 그리고 오른쪽에 계시는 분이 아야 씨다.
Give your greetings. The person on the left is Hopkins, and the one on the right is Aya.
안녕하십니까.
Oh, Aya's cute.
붉은 시선님,
The red gaze.
직접 만나뵐 수 있어서
The
정말
red
영광입니다.
gaze.
소문으로만 익히 들어왔었는데 이렇게 직접
It's such an honor to meet you. I've heard so many stories of your deeds, and to see you in person. Yeah.
저 앞에 허름한 창고 보이지? 안쪽에 지하로 내려가는 계단이 있다.
See the shabby warehouse there? That's where the stairs leading down to the branch facility are.
계단부터는 여기 유리 씨가 맡을 거고.
From there, Yuri here will be our guide. Or be your guide. Yeah.
여기 해결사 분들도 경력직이니 돌발 상황에는 잘 대처해 줄 거야.
These fixers have been around a bit. Count on them to handle
이만하면
complications.
되었겠지. 내 동행은 여기까지다.
That should be enough to get.
버스에서 너희들을 기다리고 있겠어.
This is as far as I can accompany you. I'll be waiting back on the bus. Wait, what?
언제까지고 뒷바라지를 해주고 있을 거라 생각했다면 큰 오산입니다, 단테.
You're sorely mistaken if you expect me to babysit you forever, Dante.
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
So you'll take a back seat and idle away all alone?
애당초 내가 동행하면 너희들은 관광하러 내려가는 거나 다를 바가 없지 않겠나?
If I get myself involved, the expedition would be a little too free a challenge, wouldn't it? I'd turn into more of a tour.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고 썰리고 오라는 거군.
In other words, you want us to come back red, black, and blue.
보통 저렇게 말하면 항상 다른 꿍꿍이가 있던데.
That's the kind of line people with alternative motives say.
편대로 생각해.
Think whatever you want.
특별히 가이드 분까지 붙여줬으니 잘 해내고 오라고.
I've gotten you guides and everything, so do your best down there.
잘 해내고 오겠습니다. 붉은 시선님.
Yes, I certainly won't disappoint you, Mr. Red Gaze.
최선을 다해보긴 할게요.
I'll try my best, I think. Okay. Whee!
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Sword from where? Ba. I want to this.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
I think.
좋아,
Yeah, I'll
간다.
do that.
쉬시게.
I see some green. I see a bunch of greens, actually.
좋아, 간다.
쉬시게.
I'm still not 100% sure if I'm playing correctly, but I'm just playing match the colors.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 목까지 해결해버린 모양이구려. 보상은
I know
없는가?
they have like skills and everything that I could be using,
하라고?
but I just I'm not to a point where I feel like I need to.
뭐 최선을.
단테, 잠깐 나 좀 보시죠.
Dante, a moment with me, please. While the team was busy exchanging greetings, Verglis called me to a secluded place.
미리 말해두자면 저들은 8급 해결사입니다.
Let me tell you in advance, they're only grade 8 fixers. Grade 8.
낮은 심부름꾼이라는 뜻입니다.
It means they're low-ranked dredges, errands, being their main task.
저들을 이용은 하되 의존하려 하지 말아야 할 겁니다.
Use them for your benefit, but don't rely on them. I can't count on them to deal with everything for us, in other words. I nodded to let him know I understand his point.
어쩌면 그 버스 안에서 제대로 대화라는 걸 할 수 있는 건
might-
당신뿐일지도 모르겠어.
You might be the only one on the bus I can actually converse with.
모험을 빕니다.
Best of luck, Dante. Yes, converse, as in you talk to me and I just nod. Verglis pat my shoulder with a bitter smile before slowly making his way back to the bus. Yeah.
대가리 딱 떼고.
Still, that is like so. Yep.
딱 떼도 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
쉬시게.
You're gonna no. Ba, 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 ba. These are both the same start. That's a match. That's a match. That's a match. Let's go.
쉬시게.
Wave 2. They honestly doing that. Going up, grabbing those. That's good.
일이 끝나갈 조짐.
쉬시게.
Now the fights are starting to get a bit longer.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
하나 마무리했습니다.
아무래도 다른 사우들의
I
목까지
think we
해결해버린
have
모양이구려.
one more mission?
보상은 없는가?
Yes.
잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
Looks like this is the last mission? What is it? To pass the dungeon boss. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have enough ink. Would you like to... Well, well, well. I don't have any of those. Oh wait, you can use... Oh, that's cool. You can use energy to get... Okay. You can use some of your daily energy, or like your energy for stuff to get boss. Okay, that's fair. During the final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon, a branch of the facility of the former L Corp. Designate the identities who will enter the dungeon with you. Can't adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. When you fully prepare, press enter button. I want him. Oh. Okay. Oh, you could change the announcer. That's cool. I did not know that. So we bring in the entire team for dungeons then. Interesting. We entered the derelict building of the Lobotomy Corp. As the light grows dim, the dreadful stench of underground grows stronger. Its smell is awful.
허파 속으로 쓰레기가 막 붙고 있어.
I could feel the waste collecting in my lungs.
되려 머리가 맑아지는 냄새야.
The odor is so intense, it wins back to refreshing.
다시 한번 말씀드리지만
I'm just dumb.
이
That
안에서
doesn't make sense to me.
죽으면 전투가 끝나도 되살아나지 못해요.
Let me warn you one last time. If you die here, Dante won't be able to resurrect you even when the battle has finished. Resurrect?
유행하는 개그인가 봐.
Must be a popular joke or something. Ooh, I can't even tell what kind of story circulate this city nowadays. They seem to have misunderstood us but seeing as Boss had made no comment on it, I decided not to add my input. The sources of this rancid smell were a more pressing concern. Looks like they probably died a while ago.
정확한 관측이십니다. 시체의 분격이 다다른 것으로 보이는군요.
An astute observation, Manager. The corpses have reached the stage of active decay.
벌레들이 한창 잔치라도 여는 모양이네.
Ugh, looks like the bugs are having a feast over there.
얼른 서두르자고.
Let's just hurry along.
응? 그래. 자기 혹시
Something up, Gregor, babe?
무서워해?
Are you scared of bugs?
이건 노파심인데 설마 벌레 시체를 얼굴에 들이대는 유치한 짓은.
Now, I'm sure you're more mature than shoving dead bugs in somebody's face. Boo.
하지 않을 거라비. 아이, 저리 치워. 뭐가 이렇게 웃긴 거야?
Oh my god. But just in case one of you put it away. What's so funny about this?
웃기잖아. 벌레를 무서워하는 게 다른 사람도 아닌 자기일 줄은.
I mean, it's hilarious. Who would have thought that you, of all people, would be scared of these little wrigglers?
그래.
Wigglers.
그렇게
There we go.
싫었어?
Greg, did you hate it that bad? Forget it.
장난은 그만 쳐라.
You there.
관리자님이 신경 쓰셔야 할 거리를 만들지 말란 말이다.
You there. Stop with your mischief this instant. Do not cause additional concerns for our manager.
잠깐. 이 시체는 아직 온기가 있군요.
Hold on, this body is still warm.
공격받은 건 꽤 최근인 듯하구려.
Such is the sign of a recent attack. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies for a minute.
우리 아니 로보토미 코퍼레이션 직원들은 아니네요.
These aren't Lobotomy Corporation employees.
여긴 이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이 되어버려서 어중이 떠중이들도 모여든다더군요.
I heard these buried facilities are considered pure gold mine now, attracting all sorts looking for
몇몇
riches.
해결사나 조직들 사이에선 로보토미 드림이나 엔케팔린 러쉬란 말이 도는 정도니까요.
Phrases like the lobotomy dream or the Enkapil rush are apparently starting to catch on among fixers and syndicates. LDE rush got a nice ring to it.
조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는 게
That's what you have to say after keeping quiet for so long.
그러한 잉글리쉬는
It's such a frivolous use of English, not prone to blurring the original meaning.
제 말이 그 말이.
That's what I'm saying.
예성 씨,
어?
뭔가 말수가 많아진 것 같은데요?
You need to be talking a lot more than usual, Ying-sang.
이상하오?
Does that reflect strangely?
그이는 원래 말수가 적지 않은 사람이에요.
He was never really the quiet sort.
최근에 조금
He only had a shift recently.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가 많아지는 건 나쁘지 않은 일이지.
It's not a bad thing to have more lackeys with keen
계속
eyes.
지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면 좋겠군.
I'd like you to keep that up. Let us march.
마치 그대가 캡틴 같구려. 관리자께서 할 일이라고 보만.
You make yourself look like the captain here. I dare say the role belongs to the manager.
제가 주제가 넘었습니다.
Please forgive my insolence, manager. Frowning as though she was caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had pairs of wings protruding through their intestines. The other had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
These look kind of similar to the thugs we ran into just before, don't they?
그 벌레머리 하고 있던 사람들 말이죠?
You mean those bug-headed people?
조용. 전방에 거수자 포착.
Quiet, I'm seeing uniform tangos ahead. As Otis noticed, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자?
Uniform. What's all that?
거동 수상자.
Unidentified targets, possible hostiles. I'm sure one idea crossed all of our minds. The Ingomag that might be roaming this facility as Foss mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are. We have no choice but to face them.
어이, 거기
Hey.
누구야?
Who goes there? Dead? What we faced was people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate, though.
뭐야? 이 근방엔 우리들 뿐이라며.
Whoa. I thought we were the only people around here.
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한 건가?
Did they,
그새 다른 쥐새끼들이 들어왔나 보군.
did they slip past our team at the entrance? Those scavengers keep coming one after another.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
Oi, buggers, you're friends with the bodies back there?
시체?
Bodies? You bastards didn't.
잠깐.
Wait.
어디서 온 찌꺼기들인진 모르겠지만 들어봐.
I don't know where you scum are from, but hear me out a second.
어차피 너희도 엔케팔린을 챙기러 온 거지. 여기서 한층만 더 내려가면 손쉽게 엔케팔린을 얻을 수 있어.
You're here for Inkapilin, aren't ya? If you go just one floor down, there's a treasure trove just waiting to be nabbed.
거기는 너희에게 양보할게.
Whatever's on that floor is yours. We'll just take what we can here and be on our... Wait.
알아본 거 같네.
So you recognized me, huh? The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of kindness was torn down.
배신자 녀석.
Traitorous pissant?
너는 전방에 소속돼 있었나 보네. 어때?
Okay.
그래도 포스터보다는 실물이 낫지.
You must have been dispatched to the front lines too. I look better in real life than those flyers, right?
헛소리 집어쳐. 내가 너 따위에게 경례를 했었다는 게 역겨우니까.
Cut the cheeky crap. I'm disgusted that I once saluted to your face.
이런 실물이 되고 한 것도 아닌데 너무 그러지 말지 그래.
Whoa, easy there. It's not like you had to salute me in person.
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로 시술
I want to know what the hell this is about.
행세하며 살아갔겠지만
What was Gregor? Well, you posed as a normal member of society thanks to your dumbass privilege freeing you from the side effects.
우린 아니었어. 이 기만자 새끼야. 우리 전쟁에서 패배하자마자 버려졌다고.
Never even got a chance. You fraternizer, we were thrown away right after the war was lost.
버려진 건 나도 마찬가지였어. 모든 군인들이 똑같지 않나?
I was tossed out all the same, you know. Isn't that how it is for all the soldiers?
그 중에서도 너희들은 버려진 벌레처럼 살아가길 선택했나 보지?
So this is the lifestyle you chose? Rifling through the trash like actual bugs?
어이, 적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
Oh, no good will come out of you taunting your foe.
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아.
You serve the military too. You know where this is going.
앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게 될지 아닐지 정도는.
We're not getting out of this without a fight.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
We were planning to let you through. We really were.
저 배신자 새끼째로 잘라 죽여주지.
But now I'll mince you and your traitor friend into meat.
어이없는 새끼들이네. 우리가 엔케 팔린을 가져오면 그대로 뒤통수 갈겼을 것들이야.
Like hell you were. You were gonna wait for us to climb back up with the Incapulin or whatever, so you could backstab us and swipe it.
그랬던 거였어요?
Wait, were they?
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진 놈들한테 의리란 게 남아 있을 것 같냐?
They fall into rock bottom and below. I swear down that they don't care what the honor is.
가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳤대는
Why was that so hard to read?
그럼 말랑한 걸 기대하냐 넌?
Well off or broke, people turn on each other as long as there's something. You're way too naive to think otherwise. So, Gregor was a military leader? Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor and retrieve the golden bro. The dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rifle with events and encounters. Clear the sector at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Each sector is connected to one of or more paths. You can travel to adjacent sectors by selecting them. It's possible to retrace your steps, so feel free to explore where you want first. Sinners don't heal after battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate, so keep track of their status. Reaching the checkpoint will allow you to fully restore your sinners. After losing a battle, you can re-attempt it from the start with whatever living sinners remain on your full team. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the team that I was using before, because they seem to do a good job.
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
That's fine, that still works. Okay. Prolonged battles will make it to where they eventually take too much damage though. One area done. One fight done. Oh! There's even dialogue in here, okay.
다른 보안 업체에 취직을 해도 이것보다는 나았을 텐데요.
I didn't read it. They have fared better than this if they had got a job at a security company or something.
평생을 군인으로 살았던 자들이다. 다른 직업으로 새 출발하기엔
They spent their entire lives as soldiers. The change required for them to start a new life must have been overwhelming.
그리고 몰락한 날개 출신이라는 건 엄청난 꼬리표야. 누가 받아주면 구두발이라도 핥아줘야 할 정도로.
You have no idea how stubbornly the stigma of a falling wings remnant will haunt you. If anyone's generous enough to take you in, licking their boots is the least you can do. Oh.
미안하다.
Sorry about
내가
that.
생각이
Should
짧았네.
have chosen my words carefully.
아니에요. G사나 L사나 상황은 비슷했겠죠.
No, it's fine. I'm sure things were rough with G-Corp's fall too.
날개가 부러진다는 건 그만큼 혼란스러운 사건이니까요.
The breaking of a wing is a turbulent affair for many people. Okay. So Containment Hall looks like it has... I'm assuming this is like a boss? Difficulty level 4.
외근 시작합니다.
Okay. In dungeons, you may encounter entities known as Even among the enemies you face over your journey, they require the utmost caution and careful decision making. Entities such as these require a more meticulous hands-on approach than other enemies. Encounters with these enemies called forced encounters. In regular encounters, they gave commands to your sinners by changing skills from the left end to the dashboard to the right. In forced encounters, however, you must select the sinner's skill icon and chain them directly with the abnormal skills slot. Let us perform a hands-on field exercise. Select a skill from the leftmost column of the dashboard. Chain the selected skill icon with the entity's skill slot. Precisely. Remember, a forced encounter connects the sinner's skill directly to the enemy's skill. Please press the gear on the left if you would like to zoom out and preview the entire battlefield. Good. Pressing the gear on the left while zoomed in will reset your field of view. Once you had selected and connected every available skill to an enemy skill slot, the gear on the right will activate. Then you can proceed with the combat phase. Then, dear manager, please command your sinners so that we may continue the battle. Ooh. Okay. We have 2 at 1, so I can just do that. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. The speed displayed above their skill shot reflects the speed of the corresponding parts. Often have multiple parts with speed to determine the order of actions in the encounter. Yes, we know that. Unlike in regular encounters, you can select which enemies to target in focus encounters. You can use sinners with higher speed values to force enemies with lower speed values to target them instead. Hi. Have you seen Yuri and Aya's eyes perchance? Lore reasons? No, I have not. I'm still very, very new to this game. And good hello, by the way, Herme. Lore reasons? Yes, I am still learning, so... Sinners with higher speed values can force with lower speed values target instead, resulting in a clash. Sinners with lower or equal speed values cannot force higher speed values to target them. Changing the skill of a slower sinner to a faster one will cause them to conduct an unopposed attack instead of clashing. Oh, cinders that are targeted by skill, however, can use their skill to clash with the skill that's targeting them. In such a case, speed is not a relevant factor. And understand the hands-on approach must be best way to learn this for now. Typically keep in mind that cinders with higher speed values can redirect attacks from enemies with lower speed values than themselves. That was just so much, like, so much info. Welcome back, Hermie. I saw that there was an ad as soon as I answered. I said I have not seen Yuri and Aya's thighs. I don't think. For lore reasons.
전 처음 봐요. 이런 것들은.
I've never seen those before.
모른다고?
You don't know? Hopkins' face quickly turns into a cold frown. It was in such a stark contrast to the face he showed before Virgilus. I shuddered in fright.
아니,
No, well, the only way to view them is to hide the dialogue. Oh, No, I didn't know that.
우리가 굳이 추락한 날개에 깃털을 준 이유가 뭔지 알지
Don't
않나?
you know why we bothered to let a fallen wing's feather into our office?
엘사의 지부의 의뢰를
To deal with the requests taking place in L-Corp branches more safely?
잘하네. 하급
Exactly.
출신에게 별로 바라는 것도 없었어.
I didn't even expect much from a low-rank agent.
길었네. 그리고 저 환상체인지 환장체인지 하는 걸 어떻게 조져야 할지 알려주는 거.
Just two simple jobs. Lead the way and tell us how to deal with abnormalities. Or whatever.
근데
Now look, what do you expect us to do with just, oh no, I've never seen those before, huh?
호핀스, 배고파졌어? 살살 좀 해.
Gosh, Hopkins, feeling hangry? Take it easy. She really just asked if he's hangry.
유리 씨가 처음 본 게 확실하다면 이 개체는 환상체에서부터 비롯된 또 무언가.
If these are in fact
또
new
다른
to,
존일 수도 있겠죠.
if these are in fact new to Miss Yuri, then these might be another type of entity derived from abnormal. I cannot say that right now. Oh, Limbus Company, yes. I am continuing from where I left off. I'm still new to the game, so I'm still in chapter 1. I just got to my first dungeon. Perhaps a new species.
그 코퍼레이션이 모든 환상체를 관리하고 있지는 않았을 수도 있어.
That corporation might not have had every specimen in their confines either.
유리안이 공부를 소홀히 하지
Also,
않았다면
hello.
스스로를 탓할 필요도 없을 것이오.
Otato Zhao. There is no reason to let, I hope the RNGesus is kind with you. Oh, why do you mean with, you mean with the gacha? I ended up getting one of the characters I wanted when I did my, gacha rolls, so I was happy. Yourself for, neglect to remember what you were never taught.
감사합니다.
Thank you, sir.
뭘 간질거리게 입씨름을 하고 있어.
What's there to
가서
argue
두들겨 패면
about?
되잖아.
All that matters is we beat him to death, right?
시킨다면 할 뿐이다.
Give the word and we'll do it. Okay. What's more of those things and something new that I haven't seen?
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
Let's see. if you ever want to view the full PNG of characters, the hide dialogue option is on the top right settings. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the initial pulls of this pulls of story push. After that, the better way to get units is by grinding. Got it. Yes, I'm still very new. This is probably only my second time playing the game. I'm still learning how to like do these types of battles. So
대가리 딱 떼고.
yeah, the tutorial of the games for Project Moon are really bad. They kinda are. Like, Kanto 1? First chapter, I don't know if that's Kanto 1. I'm at the very end of I'm in the first dungeon of the game, entirely, so... I think that's Kanto 1? I'm not sure. Also, hello! Yes it is. Okay, so it's got it. Like I said, I'm still very, very new.
역시 붉은 시선님의 수하들답게 능력도 만만치가 않군요.
Impressive. I expected no less from Red Gaze's minions. Excuse me.
수아라고?
What'd you say? I don't like this guy. If you ever want help understanding the game, we can help, but honestly, you won't need help until maybe Kanto 3. Got it. Well, my whole plan is I'm only going to be streaming this. Like, I'm primarily going to be playing the story on stream, so I'm probably never going to play it off stream. So if you ever want to catch a stream and just follow, and if you ever see me streaming, I appreciate the help when I can. What you say? Oh boy. Oh boy, there goes Hoppings again, being clumsy with his tongue. I apologize instead.
그런데 왜 이렇게 꾸물럭대는 거야, 홉킨스? 치질 다시 도졌어?
What'd you say? There's a channel called ESGO that's made a couple videos that work as a better tutorial. Oh, okay. Ironically, it's kind of funny. The reason why I'm streaming this right now is because I post my thoughts on YouTube, and the very first video I post was the best video I ever the best video I've posted like on YouTube, so I wanted to stream it again, so here I am. And yeah, this part, excuse me? What's taking you so long though, Hopkins? Hemorrhoids acting up again?
무슨 말을 하는 거야? 내가 언제?
What? No, I'm not. Don't know what you mean. This man got hemorrhoids. Hopkins got up after a bit of dawdling. His pockets were laden with something, but I decided not to bother pointing it out. ESGO is great. People are fantastic about this game. I would recommend making no spoilers more obvious and shoving that in the tags too. Okay. Well, I since I know this is a relatively older game, I'm dumb. Yeah, no spoilers for me. Yeah. Do you think the last boss will be a problem? I don't. We about to find out? Maybe? Wait, you have to use your entire team for this fight?
정도면 적당하겠네요.
Well, I suppose this place is good as any. As I opened the door, Faust suddenly stood before me.
단테, 눈을 감고
Mentally?
어둠 속에 숨어있는 별을 찾아보세요.
Dante, close your eyes and look for the glimmer hiding in the
너무
dark.
찬란하지도 않고 은은하게 드러나고 있는
Find the faint
진리의
star of truth,
별만이에요.
twinkling gently. The star, this won't hurt, right?
별을 찾는 것만이라면 아프지는 않죠.
It shouldn't cause you any pain since you're simply locating it. Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and block my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면 까마득했던 별은
When you open your eyes, what seemed so far away
당신과 눈을 맞추고 있을 거예요.
will shine right into your vision. That's beautiful. That is very nice art. I really love the art in this game. The light, it's only visible to me.
아니요. 당신을 통해서
Not quite.
이제
Through you,
모두가
now all of us can see it.
전전에 아니지만 모두가 별을 통해 당신을 통한 혜택을 받을 수 있게 되었죠.
I got to watch 2 people finish Canto 1 today. Nice. Even though we're inside a dungeon, we can now reap the benefits of your ability through the star.
얼른 시계 돌려주세요. 어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터 탈구된 것 같거든요.
Can you please hurry up with the clock then? I think I dislocated my shoulder.
돌린다고요?
The clock?
그 시계
It
정말
wasn't
돌릴
just
수
for
있는
show?
거였어요?
돌아가기만 하겠어. 엄청 신기한 능력을 가지고 있다고. 유리 씨도 한번 구경해봐.
That's not all it does. They have a really neat power. You should come and take a look, Yuri. Will no one recognize the pain I endure? Such a pretty art. I really like how that looks. Checkpoints. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP, the rest of their SP, upon reaching one. When all your sinners die, you're brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond said checkpoint will reset as well. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's why it showed the whole team when I was selecting that one. I get it now.
상쾌한 기분.
That felt really good. I'm dying here.
그 시계 진짜 신기하네요. 정말 듣도 보도 못한 기술이에요.
What an amazing clock you've got. I haven't seen that technology anywhere.
이 정도면 특이점 수준인데 대체 어떤 날개가 뒤에?
That has to be on the level of a singularity. What wing could be responsible? Hopkins greedily stared at my head. I don't like Hopkins. I don't trust him at all. I really tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again.
단테, 왜 네 머리를 붙잡고 있는 거야?
Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing.
파우스티안, 관리자께서 가진 시계는 저들의 목숨을 돌려줄 수는 없어?
Ooh, that's a nice point. Miss Foss, can our manager not restore the lives of our guides using the clock's power?
시계는 수감자들에게만 동작해요.
The clock will only work for us sinners.
차라리 그게 낫네.
Oh jeez, I suppose that's for the better.
배에 구멍이 숭 났는데 못 죽고 되살아나지면 그게 더 끔찍하잖아?
Imagine you're dragged right back to life with a gaping hole in your stomach. Wouldn't that suck?
아니다. 배가 뚫린 거면 운이 좋은 거지. 몇 초 안에 죽으니까.
I am starting to be a little suspicious too. You know what? You're lucky. If a hole is punched in your gut, you'd be a goner in seconds. Huh? Wait. Well, speaking of holes in your gut, God damn it, Aya. You're saving your VODs? Yes, I post all my VODs to YouTube. The very first VOD of my first time ever playing this is on my YouTube. You had one job. You can hide the dialogue now. I'm assuming is it... Oh. Oh, that's... You know, I was wondering how to do that. Ah, that's how you do it. Got it. Yes, I post all my bots to YouTube. The link should be down below, actually. Or if you just look up Pailly Saisei on YouTube, I'm right there. All units prepare for battle.
내가 말했지.
What'd I tell you?
난 항상
I've always been a lucky girl.
좋았다니까.
Well, there was a red thigh band on her thigh, by the way. Good to know, and I don't know if she's considering herself lucky because she just got penetrated? Moving on. Yeah, I am.
이미 절명했어.
Her life has departed. Thank you, but I guess she still can fill the hole. I love having the power to predict the future in the next 2 seconds.
자,
Come now,
아이,
you'll have to keep it together,
이렇게
especially in times like these,
정신
yeah?
똑바로 차려야 하지 않겠어?
But
일반적인
They're
공격
dead.
형태를 취하고 있지 않네요. 환상체일 가능성이 높습니다.
the attack is under an unusual form. It's likely that we're facing an abnormal... I cannot say that word! Manager, your command, please. I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us with tears. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those 3 I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties.
현명한 판단이십니다.
A wise decision, manager.
째깍이는 소리가 해석이 되는 건가?
You can make sense of the ticking. I still don't trust you. Otis gave Hopkins a fiery glare, but soon reminded herself to be of her priorities and breathed in to shout.
관리자님의 명령이다. 졸개들아.
It's the manager's orders, lackeys.
포위 진영을 구축한다.
You will surround the
전방에 거수세.
you will surround the enemy in formation. The target is the uniform ahead.
네.
Okay.
그런데 저걸 잘하고 칭할 수 있는지가 의문이구만.
To be honest, I'm not sure if you could say that thing has a form. Oh. Slowly encroaching vines, followed by shadow of a figure that looks several times taller than a human. It was approaching, begetting fright unlike any foe we've faced up until now. Ooh, interesting. You may find with multiple parts in the dungeon you explore. In such cases, each part will have different resistances and passives and use different skills. Okay. We prepared a encyclopedia for occasions like this. It lists the resistance skills passives for each part. Select it to view their entry. Ah, okay. Destructible, and severable. Different variations of Snow White Apple SCP. I don't remember the specific lore for this one. Oh, the head is an apple. Fruits. Right stem. Left stem. At the start of the turn, inflict 1 bind to all enemies. This lasts until the roots have been broken. The roots would be a good thing to get rid of first. Observation log? Just looking. I just got explained. I've never played this before. Shouldn't there be... Yeah, there's nothing in here. I'm very, very new. Hello, Apollo. So the roots are kind of a big deal and something that need to be broken, I'd say almost immediately. I'm just gonna go all out on the roots.
그렇게 하죠.
We're going all out on the roots. I doubt it's gonna work though.
이제
Okay. Yeah, because I don't have, Be gone, roots! Oh, oh, wait. There we go. Broken part. Okay, so now I won't get binding every turn, which is good. That's not good, though. You may occasionally be tasked to make key decisions. These require you to choose a sinner or an action based on your current situation. Response may vastly differ by the choices you make, so choose wisely. Don't mind me, I'm just feeling very hateful. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Was the red eye... Oh boy. Text presented have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Choose a sinner with the right affinity for a higher likelihood for success. Will react differently depending on your choice and its results. Passing the check usually gives you benefits, and failing it burdens you with a disadvantage. A heart torn into 1,000 pieces must be kept from all eyes, thus it's burrowed in the ground and tangled itself. Yet somebody has put up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing, sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Wrath advantage. The dry earth must be upturned, which sinner was up to the task. Woo! Oh my god! Check passed. Wait a minute. Okay. In their hands were doubts of others. The sinners realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep roots in their heart. Oh. The effects of entangled roots expired. Oh. Okay, so the roots are gone. Distrust. Pale stem, pale stem. I got the part that I was really concerned about. So, I know this is a breakable part, so why don't we do that? Okay, so that should benefit me for that. Do That one, and then you just... Sure, you go attack. Go ahead and attack whatever you want. Okay. I have 2 greens. I have 2 blues I can use, and yellow again. I accidentally got rid of my green. I still have my 2 blues though. Alright, part broken. I should be able to break the other part too. Oh, no. Okay, so it didn't break the other part. I have 2 blues again, so let me use both the blues on that one. That's a block. I'll commit most of it to the one that's not blocking. Oh, never mind. I won.
뭐야? 끝이야?
So what? That's it?
현상체는 함부로 제압하기
I heard
힘들
we're supposed to
정도로
be so
강력하다고
powerful that
들었는데.
even suppressing them is a dangerous task.
클리포트 억제력 때문이에요.
It's the what? What? Lost. Excuse me. What word is that?
뭐? 커피 포트?
Thank you. I relate to Hearthglyph so much sometimes, and I hate it. Coffee pots.
환상체들을 약화시키는 힘이에요.
A force that weakens.
환상체를 관리하기 위해
Its original purpose is to safely supervise them in containment.
황금가지로 회수할수록 그 억제력도 점점 약해져 가겠죠.
Will it?
이 정도로 끝났지만.
So, the first time I played this, I explained that I have dyslexia, so sometimes I have a really hard time reading some things. And if it seems like I'm stuttering over my words, that's fine. Although this was a simple battle. I forgot to read the first part. Oh well.
힘들 수 있다는 말이네요.
Later on, one of them might take our lives more than 100-fold to handle it. That's a terrifying thought. Where'd its corpse go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in. It was felled without a towel, all thanks to our exceptional command manager. They have so many weird names for things. They really do. It could have disappeared into the sky. It couldn't have disappeared into the sky. Impure special spiritual forces in the Jewish Bible? I don't know.
역시 관리자님입니다. 그럴 가능성도 배제할 순 없죠.
Brilliant insight as always, manager. Such possibilities cannot be ruled out.
눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하천장이 안 보이냐?
Is tough looking ceiling above us not a thing to you two?
이쪽을 보세요.
Dang, that's superior. Over there. Listless, Yuri points at something. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her badly, but seeing her hold her own and keep her head up, I felt I should let her be and follow along with her for a while. Is that an egg? It's the core of the emerald. Basically, there's going to be a lot of references to Bible, religions, classical literatures, and whatnot. Yep. So the first time I played this, I already basically concluded that most of the premise of this game is based off of Dante's Inferno. The epic classic. Yeah, so rank, most of this is based, like, most of the characters, like, yeah, your character's name is Dante, but, like, there's 7 sins. Burglus is actually somebody from Dante's Inferno. A lot of this has a lot of connections to Dante's Inferno, which is stuff I've already found out. And apparently each character is connected to a famous literature. Somebody explained to me Don Quixote's, but I don't remember it exactly. Each sinner is based off classical literature like Marsat the Stranger, Osis Odyssey. Oh my god, I didn't think of that! In the court, we surpass Viva appropriate measures. It will be reduced to this condensed ovalate form, and it'll hatch once enough time has passed here.
뭐? 그런 개 같은 일이.
You've got to be joking. You mean those things won't die?
환상체는 죽지 않아요.
They simply cannot die. It's one of the factors that contributed to L Corp's massive energy production. Yuri is based off of Yuri? Hello, Claire. As an employee, my job was to put the core back in its containment unit. Now things have changed. What can we do? Don Quixote is based off of Will Don Quixote. What can we do before this egg hatches?
이런 환상체들을 담당하는 부서가 별도로 있어요.
Limbus Company has a department dedicated to dealing with them like this. They'll retrieve them for us.
애프터 팀이요?
Right. Was it the after team? I remember hearing about them during orientation.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지 그래.
What's stopping you from calling them now?
연락은 메피스토 팰리스에서 가능합니다.
The transmission device is on. Of course. If you hide a dialogue when Yuri is on screen, this will make sense.
그건 그렇겠지.
Figures.
너무 걱정할 필요는 없습니다.
No need to worry. Once you have a golden bro, we'll return whether we like it or not. Oh? We went down a floor.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
Just like Dante is based off of Dante and Inferno is based off of Inferno. Kind of. Okay, fine, here. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I see what you mean about that. I didn't think I'd come back here. I'm back here.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은
Oh, right.
1층으로 구성이 되어 있어요.
Most of Lobotomy Corporation's facilities consist of multiple floors,
그리고 각자 층마다
and each floor is expected to be occupied by Amaral marking its domain.
어? 아까 그런 게 또
Seriously,
나온다고?
there's more of them? Yep, and Aya had a red band. Oh! I get it. And why she freaked out so bad when Aya died. Hence Yuri proper, right? I'm down for it.
그런 전투 정보? 아니 그걸 대체 어떻게 알고 있는 거야?
So where did you figure all this info about what we'll face and stuff?
파우스트는 모든
Faust
걸
knows
알고
it all. I hate your personality, Faust.
안내에서는 비포 팀이 사전 정찰을 한다고 하더라고요.
The guide said a before team does reconnaissance in advance.
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
So you only know that because you have ties to the staff?
틀린 말을 하진 않았잖아요.
I never claimed otherwise. Oh my god.
어쨌든 주요 적군이 매 층에 하나씩은 존재한다는 거군.
Anyways, this means we should expect a great threat on every
등
floor.
뒤에 적을 두고서 전진하는 멍청한 일은 할 수 없으니
It'd be
결국 그 층의
idiotic.
환상체를 정리해야만 하겠군.
It'd be idiotic to advance into the unknown without making sure that we're clear of danger in at least one direction, leaving us with no choice but to take them down as we go.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가 버렸네요.
You took the words right out of Faust's mouth.
말하지 않더라도
Why are you
의도를
now
전달할
talking
수
in third
있다면
person, Faust? Ugh.
그보다 이상적인 것은 없지 않겠어.
It is not a splendid thing to be able to convey your intentions through before they have been verbalized.
단테, 별을 볼 때예요.
Dante, it's time to see the star. I'm your manager, not a scapegoat, you know. For the first 3 turns of battle, inflict bind on all enemies. Ebony brooch. Oh. Boss knows everything. There is reason to all Faust's actions. Faust is the smartest. I hate Faust's personality so much. Oh, so now I have to go back. Quick question for the people in chat, because it seems like you all know. Am I able to like go back to main menu and then come back and continue this later? I hate. Oh no. Ben, I believe so. You can go to the main menu at any time. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, so there's a 3rd floor. Yeah, okay. I don't want to forfeit. Save your progress and yes. Okay, good. Phew. New window. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to click checkpoint. Yes, because unfortunately that's all I really had time to do today. I have work tonight, so I can't stay up too long, but I might try and do another video and post it to YouTube. Every single time I play this, I will post the VOD on YouTube. I'm gonna try and keep them relatively around 2 hours, but this is all I had time for today. Thank you everybody for coming out, and thank you so much to everyone and anyone who might have came from YouTube and is watching now on stream. Thank you every single one of you. Like, it is the best. Oh, the VOD, what ending of the prologue, that whole song. But no, everyone on YouTube too, it's like, that's the best I've ever seen one of my videos do, so yeah. It's copyrighted on YouTube, but not on Twitch automatically. Funny thing is, my game glitched when I finished the prologue and I never heard that song. Fairly well. I will be back though. Yeah, YouTube stupidity, not because of artists, yeah. But I will be back, and like I said, I will be posting every time I play this on YouTube, so if you ever miss a stream, don't worry, just go watch it on YouTube. I promise. I will be going through the entirety of the story, always on stream. I will not be playing this off stream. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye. There it is.